Why? Easy when you W-E-B. Why? Easy when you W-E-B. Why? Easy when you W-E-B. Yeah, I'm puffin' loud, got me buzzing now. I'm just trying to do some shit that makes my mother proud. Live from the underground, met with all the labels.
What's up, guys? I'm D-Rob here with Elevator TV, live outside of the House of Blues Chicago with Chris Webby.
What's up, man?
What up, man? Last time I saw you at your sold-out show here in Reggie's, man. What you been up to?
Been up to a lot, man. Been making a lot of music. I've been in the studio a lot before going on this tour because I knew I was going to be out here for 2 months straight and really have not much time to do anything but perform and recover from, you know, all these nights, which I'm in the process of doing right now.
What you be doing on these crazy tour nights, man?
I mean, sometimes when a show is just a great show, I get all fired up, and I tend to, you know, maybe go a little overboard with the drinking sometimes.
Okay.
Just overall wiling out. I go out, hang out with the fans, and really party with everybody. And last night in Milwaukee was just one of those nights. It was, the crowd was crazy, the venue was beautiful, the sound was amazing while I was on stage. So when all those things kind of align, I get fired up sometimes, you know?
Tech Nine, man, when you spit with him or when you're in the studio with him, what vibe does he bring?
I actually have not gotten to get in the studio with him yet. The song we have together was done via email, so I'm hoping to get out to Kansas City after this tour for a little bit and fuck around out there with him. Yeah. But yeah, it's been crazy, man. He's just like a really cool ass dude. And he shows a lot of love to everybody who's on the tour with him. You know, some headliners could just hang out by themselves all the time, and you know, he'll come hang out with us and shit. It's an overall really positive vibe on the tour. Everybody's having a good time. Everybody gets exhausted. Like right now, I'm hurting for sure, but it is what it is. And you know, everybody's been having a blast, man. I've been having so much fucking fun. It's just like it's insane. Yeah.
What's the craziest thing that's happened so far? Like the craziest tour story that you can give us so far, man?
The craziest tour. I've met some crazy people. Definitely have met some crazy people. Yes, much crazier. I mean, for example, the first night we were here on the tour in Oklahoma, I saw one of the strangest things I ever have seen with my own two eyes. I actually posted it up on Instagram. It got flagged, but it was just this very big woman. And when I say very big, I mean fucking huge. And when Tech is doing this, you know, his songs about titties, hers are out, and there's a dude behind her just kind of like grabbing them and lifting them like opposite sides of a slinky, kind of, you know. And I was like 3 feet away from this whole thing, and it was just like so bizarre and so amazing, you know, that I didn't grab those ones, no. But I have definitely grabbed my share of titties out here. Those ones were a little more than I could handle, personally.
Got Your Back, new track by you,
no doubt,
featuring Jit on the track, man. So tell us a little bit about that, like how that come together and.
Well, I mean, Jit's the homie, so like he's like my boy, actually. You know, not just like when people are like, yo, that's the homie. Like, no, like Jit's like actually signed to me. Like, you know, I hang out with him, and we did that. Yeah, you know, going through life shit. It was just kind of like, you know, when even I have feelings at times, you know, when it comes to women, as much as some of my music might lead you to believe I don't. And it's just good to get those feelings down and you know, express yourself. That's kind of what being an MC is. So
definitely,
you know, had to get it off the chest. And Jit actually, you know, the way his voice works, that sounded good on that hook.
Yeah,
sounded
Jit on the hook.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Jit on the hook. At first, I didn't even know. Yeah, and I was like, hey, he killing that.
But I've been doing a lot of singing myself. I just have a different vocal cadence. I have like a very raspy, almost like Janis Joplin-y kind of like I belt shit out. But when you need something a little smoother, and like that song, for example, Holla at Jitta.
I know your core fans know that you're an avid gamer, man.
Yes.
And you got the sleeve to show it. So who's your favorite Nintendo character?
My favorite Nintendo character, I would have to say it's a toss-up between Bowser and Donkey Kong.
Wow.
Both just brutes. You know, not the best choices in Mario Kart for sure, but I still pick them because I'm stubborn like that and I'm determined to win, even though they're slow as fuck. Growing Music Group being my label, for anyone who doesn't know. There's the little logo. is definitely something that's starting to actually take shape. For a long time, it was just kind of me being like, oh, I have this label Homegrown, and that was pretty much all there was to it, because at the time, it was just me, you know, and just kind of putting a label to what I was doing. But now that we have Jitta, and now that we have, you know, some producers that are really closely aligned, and video guys, we got Zach over there. He's been, you know, just people who have really, so many different elements all kind of contributing to the cause, and it seems like we're finally building something, building some momentum. A whole EP with Sap, which is fucking crazy, like really crazy. We went to Miami in January, and we made a 10-track EP in 8 days.
Once again, I'm D-Rob.
And I'm Chris Webby, and you're tuned into Elevator TV. Yeah,
boy.
Lyrically a sensei, muy caliente. Comprende? Thursday to Wednesday, I be so crazy.